Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, as we look at this kind of NASCAR car here, but it's not a NASCAR game. We're on the Commodore Amiga. The game's called Fifth Gear. It's published by Hewson Consultants in 1990. It was a budget game, so bear that in mind, which also came out on the Atari ST and the Commodore 64. But the Commodore 64 was a couple of years before 88. This is 1990. Now, it's a vertical scroller. First time I played it, you need to avoid obstacles, so hopefully it's a little bit like Spy Hunter. Get ready. It's supposed to combine combat against the clock and solving a maze. Now, right, so that says start, so we'll go this way. It's not the easiest thing to control, and you can fire as well. Check out the fuel gradually going down, so, whoops. Okay, I'm a little bit worried first of all. There's a pair of hands there either side. I don't like the look of them. We're in our white car. We can't see too much of the screen. Initially, my thoughts are the HUD at the bottom is way too big. When you're doing a vertical scrolling game, you need a good visibility ahead of you, or it can get a bit frustrating. So at the moment, I'm a bit worried. It says start there, so I presume you have to go up there and back down the other way to the finish, because otherwise, why would it say finish? So we need to get as far as we possibly can in the game. There's enemies to shoot as well. Don't get shot by them. Cars left free. You can see there. Next to that is missiles. Fuel 94. There'll be fuel depots to get in gradually and upgrades for weapons. But I don't feel like I can go very fast on this. It's going very slow. It's not a Spy Hunter type game, which didn't come out on the Commodore Amiga. Although we did have, I think, a game called Major Motion, if you want to check that one out. Now, we get extra weapons, I think, or fuel by reversing over there. I don't think we can get through here, can we? I'm not sure at all. So, at the moment, then, this game is annoying a little bit. It seems like any contact with the scenery, the car will explode, even at low speed. So, it's not a question that you'll just take a little bit of damage, and that's that. So, it's a frustrating fest. I'm glad it came out on budget rather than full price, but this game, my initial thoughts are it is not very good. If you had it back in the day, let me know if you enjoyed the thing. Not sure what the ratings for the game were back in the day, but I presume it wasn't that favourable. If they're all giving high scores, then obviously we're at loggerheads there, and I've got a very different opinion to what they say. But I've only been playing it a few minutes, and already I don't like the thing. Yeah, if you've watched this far into the video, please consider subscribing. It's all about seeing the good games, the bad games, and the mediocre games. There's quite a lot of bad games on the Amiga, but the good ones are super duper good. Big thank you to those people that subscribed already as I try and find my way through this wasteland maze. So there's not roads as such, it's a bit like a Mad Max apocalypse. Can I drive over there? No, I can't. Maybe I need a big run-up. There's a car behind me already. The merest of touches, I know I'm going to explode. So that is extremely annoying. Unless I can shoot him. Can I agree that's him shot? Maybe this is as far as we can get. Maybe we need to reverse down and go back to where it says finish, maybe. Well, I can't go that way. I can't go forward. Because it's a limit to me. I can't seem to turn that way. So let's go back then to where it says finish. And hopefully that will be the finish. You can see also on the enormously big HUD on the right side there, it says damage was at 25%. As soon as that gets to 100, you're doomed. But it's pointless because the merest of touches, you seem to be doomed anyway. Right, these cars do come up random, so it's not as exciting as Spy Hunter. It's a bit laborious gameplay, it's frustrating gameplay, and it's game over. And that game over sequence doesn't seem to match with the style of the game at all. It's rubbish. This is a very, very, very poor game. I like the font of Fifth Gear. I don't like anything else underneath it. I don't like that flashing bit going backward and forward as well. Maybe it'll grow on me. Let's just get a little bit further. Big thank you to the members for keeping the channel running. If you want to become a member, get access to the members section. Then click on the join button. Helps the channel grow. It's a bit like Patreon really, but all in-house. You don't have to go to any other sites. If you click on the button, it doesn't join you up straight away. There are options there. So thank you to people on all tiers, which has helped me, because the idea is eventually, hopefully, it might be a pipe dream, because I've been trying to chase it for a few years, is to go full-time. You never know. It could happen with a fair wind, but there's so much competition, so subscribing is important as well, and watch time too. I'd be interested to see what this looks like on the Commodore 64, whether it is as unplayable as this. But the main thing, which I've already mentioned is killing this thing, is the visibility. You can't see a great deal of the screen, which kills any fast moving, at least. game like this. Maybe I can get a big run up and jump over the top. Maybe that's the thing to do. Who knows? Who knows? I presume it's quite a I presume it's quite a big game in here to explore. But why would you want to explore? The reviews aren't about expert gameplay, of course. They've been seeing how you found the game your first second go. Well, frustrating. It would have been enough there if you want to go back and play it again. No, there wouldn't be enough to go back and play it again. It's very, very basic. It was almost as if it's been made with that computer program Amos. It's not really worthy of a Commodore Amiga release. It does feel like an 8-bit release, which that would be more than acceptable. So that's why I'm interested to see what the Commodore 64 version would look like. Spy Hunter, it is not. So collect fuel, and presumably collect upgrades as well when you see the time is fit. Right, that's him blown up. Maybe I do need to get a run up here. Maybe to get to reverse and jump over there, but there's no way through there. I'm stuck. I don't think I would have had the impetus to go back and play it any further than this. I mean, the speedometer is pointless because you're never going to get a great deal of speed without crashing into stuff. So most of the time, if this is a racing game, I don't know if it's builders one, you will be like pooling around at really, really low speed, which takes out any potential excitement you possibly would have had. There's a turbo there, so presumably we can pick up turbos at some point. But why would you want to if you can't see hardly any of the screen? It's a bit like driving a car. You can only see a foot past your own bonnet. HUD is way, way, way too big. A lot of that information you don't really need there. I mean, those hands are ridiculous. I just can't stop looking at them now. Stupid hands. Is it the same graphic just flipped over? I think it is. Someone with enormously big thumbs. I must admit, if you weren't here, I would have turned this game off now long ago. Even the budget is quite poor. Hewson Consultants were more at home on 8-bit, but you know, we'll have one last go. And maybe I'll do a long run up and try and hit that barrier as high as I can. See if maybe I can jump over. Maybe that's what I need to do. But why was it say finish there next door if you didn't have to come back the same way? I don't know. That's confusing. Car sounds are poor, animation is poor, graphics is poor, playability is poor, the maze design is quite poor. It's all very, very bad. This is a bit where someone says, Nick, back in the day it scored 86%. Oh, did it really? Well, I disagree. I probably scored about 12%, something like that. The only good thing about the game is it isn't glitching. And if it did glitch, I might even like it more. Right, okay, run up time. Let's throw all caution to the wind, top speed. Maybe something will happen here. That other car doesn't get in the way. Whoa! Oh, that was it. So that's what you do. Well, fair enough then. So I jumped over the river. Is that going to make the game more exciting? I don't know. Right. Well, there's, what does it say there? Extras. Oh, I don't know. Let's just go as far back as we can do. Yep, nearest to touches. I've exploded. I'm deader than dead. Deader than dead. I mean, if you've completed this game, then well done you. You've got a lot more patience than I ever would have had back in the day. So give yourself a pat on the back if you're not in a mental institution and trying to convince people that you're okay to leave. We've reviewed quite a lot of Amiga games, a lot better than this, a lot similar. But if you want to get there, click to get to the playlist, you click on my username, takes you to the channel page, click on the playlist tab, and Commodore Amiga will be there along with a load of other stuff. Is that a helicopter or is it a big dragonfly? Not sure. Well, at least I don't die straight away with those. Oh God. I mean, you know, why can't the small impacts just cause a bit of damage on the damage on myself? Why do you have to blow up straight away for? It's stupidity squared. It really is. I mean, you can't complete this game at any decent speed unless you've got the Jedi reflexes of Master Yoda. But I think even Yoda's got better stuff to do than play this game. Makes no sense. It does not, he would probably say. The force is weak with this one. As you can tell, I don't like the thing. It's there are bad games out there. This one is particularly bad. Now, part of my brain is saying just have one last speed run to see if it's going to get any good on your maybe your fifth go. Right, here we go, speeding along, singing a song. Man, this game's got a mighty pong. Right, through here. Don't bump into that tree, although I think I can run the tree over. And yep, a 2-mile-an-hour crash causes the whole car to explode. I don't know what they made this car out of, probably a TNT, dynamite. If a pigeon was to land on the bonnet, you would explode as well. So, you know, maybe it's the future for Tesla. I do not know. Bad. Try and say something good about this game. Go on, try and say something good. I challenge you. I mean, I might be in the minority here. Everyone else might love the thing. I think it's pig swill. Utter pig swill, and it's the kind of pig swill that pigs will walk over to in the pig swill trough and say, "This pig swill is low quality pig swill. I'm going to wait till other stuff turns up or go on a diet." That's how bad this pig swill of a game is. It's even the colour of pig swill. It's brown everywhere. Man, red. So we know to do the run up, don't we, to jump over that thing. If I ever get there again, don't bump into that corner or the car will explode. Right, top speed, baby. And then for an enormous jump, although you don't see much of a shadow in that jump, and it's rather uninspiring. So, you know, that's the bit I've learned in my first few goes in, to jump that. I'd imagine the terrain's going to change. Right, there we go. I'm going to get anything. Right, so this is a store. If you collect any money, at the moment I can afford nothing because it says no all the way down there. So you've got missiles, helium tyres, propulsion side motor. Maybe I was supposed to pick up money at some point by blowing up cars. I don't know. So there's a shop element to it, so you can try and improve your experience. But how much it's going to improve the experience for, I don't know. Maybe it's pretty there's not an option in that shop to play another game. Spy Hunter. Right, through we go. It's about, oh god, if we bump into an anthill this time. Right, so this is, oh man, this is about as far as I got last time. This channel is a PG level, so you never catch me swearing, but sometimes it's extremely tempting. So if you want to watch any of these games, try and get your children into 16-bit or 8-bit, or tell them what was here before the PS5 world or the Nintendo Switch, then you're quite safe watching this. I doubt you'll be able to get your kids to play this game. I'll be very surprised. If you manage to get your kids to play this game at any length of time, then well done you. They've got quicker reflexes than us, remember, so they might get to the end. If you manage to do that, whoa, don't want to go down there. If you manage to do that, then well done you. You are a super champion as another dragonfly comes up. I don't think I would get a job in valet parking here. No, this is as far as we've got now. Hopefully we see something exciting, but I definitely won't be playing the thing again as that car bashes into us rather unfairly and ends the entire game. Game over. Doesn't fit the Mad Max apocalypse. Sort of this fifth gear. We don't even control our own gears. I don't know what gear we was in, but barely out of first gear. So this game is terrible. I hate everything about it. Anyway, I hope you liked having a look at that game. That was Fifth Gear on the Commodore Amiga, published by Hewson Consultants in 1990. A budget game, but still not very good value at 2p. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or Commodore Amiga, then by all means stick that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome, and it adds activity to the channel, so huge thanks. Until next time, take great care of yourself, don't have nightmares, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.